What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? This is James, RedemptionAgency.com, 23 years selling full-time on eBay, and Vendoo has answered my prayers. All right, so just the other day, I'm like, man, cross-listing on Poshmark just is not worth it. It's not worth it. I don't know if it's really worth it for me because even with Vendoo, I have to do one at a time in order to change the sizes because there was no way to do it in bulk. And I'm like, and I could only cross post about 100 every hour. And that's pretty good, but it's just an hour I didn't want to spend, cross posting on a platform that gets sales, right? And I'm just, a couple weeks ago, I'm like, why can't I just do this by bulk? Well, now they have finally introduced bulk edit. Before I get started, I do have an affiliate link below. If you want to try Vendoo and use Vendoo, you get a certain percentage off the first month to give it a try. Very easy to use, but now it's even super easier. I just cross-posted like 500 items in 30 minutes. I'm going to show you how it's done here. Now, I've got 11,564 items that I've pulled over from my eBay store that are not listed on Posh yet. So I click the Posh, click the View Not Listed items. So the only items that would come up are those items. I typed hat into the search. Now I'm going to do this like with men's large t-shirts, men's mediums t-shirts, men's small t-shirts. So I can narrow it down and change the size because for some reason the size doesn't automatically gel perfectly and you have to set it one by one when you're doing it. Well, now I can set it 240 at a time. So I got hat typed in here. I've got 240 item page views. You can go all the way down to change that to 240, 30, 60, 120, 240. So I do have it set for 240. Then when I come up here under bulk actions, and then the last one is bulk edit beta farm. I click on that. Then I click 240 items and then hit bulk edit. Now, what this allows you to do too is if you have the items listed on websites, you can change things and it'll change it on all of them together. So if you change whatever, it'll put it up on eBay, Dopop, Facebook, Poshmark, Shopify, Grailed, eBay, Etsy, Mercari, and it will change it on all of them. And you can also click change it on the Vendoo, which you'd probably want to do if you're changing it on the websites for a reason. So being this stuff is not listed, I'm like, well, there's really no option for that. So I just went ahead and clicked Poshmark, even though there's nothing, these items are not listed on Poshmark yet. I figured, well, at least I'll just click that and it'll allow me to go to the next step because without clicking that, it won't allow me to go to the next step. So the items I'm changing are not listed. They're only listed on eBay right now. And I don't want to change them on eBay because they're correct on eBay. They're just not correct within Vendoo because you have to, for Poshmark, they only have the one size for the size of hats. Where on eBay, I can put size, I can put adjustable, different things like that. So I hit confirm and it's going to bring up the editing portion. Now you can do title, description, SKU, listing price, brand, condition, color, tags, category, and size. So size is the one I'm going to be changing here on these hats. And I'm going to change them all to one size. That is the Poshmark option. So as you can see here, it's brought up all 240 items. I click over here on the size where the size goes. It comes up showing blank, and that's where it shows up on Vendoo, and you have to go in one by one to change it like I was. So I go in here, change it to one size, hit apply to all 240 items, hit apply. Now it's going ahead and put in one size on all 240 items. Why it didn't, the ones that it's not going to do it on is some of the, if it's kids maybe, or if it's sports, because when it pulls it over, it doesn't know exactly what category to put it in. So once I do this, it kicks out all the sports hats. Then I can go in and do category and size on the sports hats. So I can bring all the sports hats into the edit, put it in hats, put it in one size, and then those are done. But you don't have to pull them out because it'll automatically kick them out. So I say I listed 500. but it kicked out a bunch of sports hats. So not technically 500 was listed. So I'll do those at the end. But as of right now, I put 241 size as the option. Save and relist. Next. And now for some reason it did it differently the first time. It only, like, it's showing you recently edited on Poshmark, but it's not on Poshmark, so they can't edit it on Poshmark. So I wait for it to go through this editing process, and then we bulk list them. So I just take it there. This is changing it to Vendu, and it's just saying Poshmark because I clicked Poshmark. It's not technically on Poshmark. So it's going to go through 196 of these. The first time it went through 4. The second time it went through 7. So this time it's going through 196. So I'm not sure the difference here. But I'll let that do that. And then after that's done, I'll come back up here to bulk actions. Hit bulk list. Click all of them. And then click to list to Poshmark. I was hoping it was only going to do 4 or 7 this time, and then I could show you a little bit quicker. So it's going to take a little minute here as it goes through this. We're at 60 out of 196 right now. But man, this is a life changer. My numbers have already jumped up over here. It's crazy. So now I'm up to 6,671 items on Poshmark right now. So 500 items in 30 minutes where I was doing 100 an hour. Big difference. So hopefully I'm going to see a big increase in sales over here. Hats are always kind of slow for me over here in the wintertime. They do pick up in the summertime on Posh. We're at 103 out of 196, so we're getting there. And then I'll show you how to bulk list those items. But man, this is awesome. Definitely worth the money paid. Depending on how many you list, they have different price points for how many you pull over into Vendu each month. I have unlimited, which is like $60 a month because I list so much. So I can just pull whatever over into Vendu and then cross-post it to where I need to go. Now that I can cross-post this onto Poshmark a whole lot quicker, then I can go onto like a Mercari or something. I was kind of waiting to go onto another site until I got everything on a Poshmark. So this is not only going to speed up my Poshmark listing, it's going to allow me to get done with that a lot quicker so I can start putting these on other sites too. Because I know I can sell some of this stuff on Grailed as well as some Dopop orders I've sold before, and of course Mercari. So overall it's going to help me increase my sales hopefully dramatically, but we'll see that over time. So there it is. It went through all of that. And now I come up to bulk actions, hit bulk list, come down, click those same 240 items, hit bulk list here, click that I want to put it onto Poshmark, and hit confirm. So now it's listing the items onto Poshmark. As of right now, 6,671. So you'll start to see that number rising. First couple of times I do it, I was just refreshing just to watch it go up, going woo, 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 because it's exciting. When you going one by one, and now I can do 240 in like 10 minutes. It's freaking game changer. Game changer. So 671. Now we're at 680. So just done 9 real quick. So yeah, this is crazy cool. This is what I've been needing from Vendu. So I'm so glad to get this on here. So if you want to try and use Vendu, click my affiliate link below if you don't mind. I'll get a little kickback from that. So I appreciate it. And yeah, this is cool. Literally just yesterday, I believe I said on one of the videos, I don't even feel it's worth it anymore on Poshmark because just things move slower there, right? So going wasting an hour to move over 100 here and there. I felt like I was never going to get there with 11,500 items I needed to move over. Felt like it was going to take me an eternity to get them over there. Well, now that I can do 240 in like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, I'll be there in no time. So it's a beautiful thing. We were at 680, now we're at 697, so 6,697. So yeah, beautiful. So if you did not know about that, it has been added if you are already using Vendoo. And if you're not, please use my affiliate link, sign up and check it out and give it a go. It's going to make things a whole lot easier. So it's awesome. Awesome. All right. Thanks, everybody. I will see you all in the next video. Later.